Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chargers 7.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes going deep here for Watkins. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Number 30, Austin.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger 1st.
And the 29-yard line.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's third down and 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Rolling to his right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelce fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelce.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And Mahomes is going to keep it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. shotgun snap for Herbert. To the right side here, it's Allen. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The intended receiver there, Allen. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. Mecole Hardman the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions and coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Setting up to throw on first down. He's airing it out from at the 7-yard line. The catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 43 yards. This one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Eckler, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before you get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And teams have a tough time running the ball as this one has throughout this game. It's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Chiefs.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelsey had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get going. This will be
A really nice run.
At the 30-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Same shit.
Did y'all give me my
I promise you, next time I play
But it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it started short.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right
Hey,
decision
Don,
on
you
that
see what
one.
I'm doing with these
If he had
Chiefs?
it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made
Every
his
time I
decision,
touch the ball, I
and that one's
score.
incomplete.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
It's fuck you. It's been 2 seasons. It's been 2 seasons. I mean, 2 seasons. It's been 2 years. Fucking 2 years. 2 weeks in a row.
And they're indeed going
That every possession I've touched the ball, I've scored.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Niggas playing with burger feeling. I told him that.
They snap it to Herbert.
This Chargers ain't gonna end up quitting, bro. Fucking them up. I ain't even gonna score you this job,
And
because
the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
I'm gonna just take a field goal so I can not stop my streak of every time I touch the ball, I score.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And
You
he'll
play
be
me?
taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I'm gonna bust that
Kenneth
kid
Murray,
wide
the
open.
linebacker, there to make
I'm
the
gonna
play
bust that shit.
defensively.
Who the fuck is Dante
From an offensive
Stiffik?
perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked
That
up
nigga-
3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the
I
defensive
still
side.
run man.
They
I
now
still
have the
run man.
advantage. 3-3-yard
I still run
gains.
man.
That means they're punting the ball
Don't let it.
likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for. when
Only
you
the
play
30 niggas
defense.
I'm gonna run man.
He's going to take off with it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Niggas who don't know how.
They'll wind up with
Don't know
positive yardage. It's a gain
how I
of
play.
3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against
Definitely
a very
go around man
mobile
against
quarterback,
dumb,
but
though.
all day long, they
Them
kept him
niggas
under
ain't gonna
wraps.
be able to do
And on
shit.
that play, they held him to a short gain.
I don't care.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. He's going to find Hill here. And the Chiefs are going to
Again,
have 1st and
I
goal
don't
as they
care.
try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let me kick my field goal before I get
3rd down,
suspended.
that sets up a 1st and goal. And Mahomes is going to keep it. Mahomes gets it out.
Shit out, Reed. Let me just take my field goal for the
And
most
he
part.
goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now from the 7.
Who
here's
ain't got no
2nd
running
and
back?
goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it
Nigga,
on the ground.
Le'Veon is my big,
Now
is
moving
my
a
horse.
little closer as he takes it from the 7
Oh,
down
shit,
to
throw it to the wrong
40-yard
nigga.
line.
Catch it.
He was brought down at the
Throw it to the
4-yard line.
Just 2
wrong
minutes remaining here in the
nigga.
4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the
Throw it to
Chiefs
the
in
wrong
possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And he'll keep working toward that end zone.
I'ma
as he's
pop
down
them all,
about the
bitch ass.
2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
The same one I just
3
put a
straight
pick.
runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about
Yes,
how the low
sir.
man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's
Pop
not just
the
that
shit out
leverage.
that nigga.
It's leverage with
Pick
power. Who
off.
takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other?
That shit did.
Right now, I
That
can
shit
imagine
did.
the defense
Telling
yelling
you.
at the offense, hey, guys, if I were
Y'all
you,
can't fuck with me.
you're not getting in.
Butker's
When
kick
was the
here
last
is
time you
good.
beat me?
And that will push the lead
Please
up
tell
from
me.
26, and it grows
Okay,
up to
Chad.
29. So it's 3 more
Dummy, I'm
points,
almost
and
beating
that
this nigga
widens
by
this
40.
thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens
I'm
it
talking
out,
about
as
this
you
nigga.
said, and now it's all about ball control.
After the field
I'm talking about
goal,
this.
Butker to kick it away.
I'm talking about this nigga. I'll probably beat you by 30 something though. No
With a
cap.
couple yards into the end zone.
Please, please.
And he'll be
Same season. It's the same season.
21-yard line.
Oh my gosh. We played that
The Charger
game.
drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
It don't matter. I still bust your head.
That's all that's left.
And then the year before, and the year before that, what I do? And the year before that, what I do? What I did the year before that? Bust that head wide open. I'm 3-1 against your puss ass.
They want executed. They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise,
That's all he has when you earn, boy.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Operating from the 27 now.
Shit
Here's
don't
2nd and 3.
count. It don't count.
And maybe a measure pleasure of
If you got the
revenge
Chiefs, it
there.
don't
He's
count.
had
That's like
his
me
way
going
in
to Super Bowl with this team right here. That shit don't
They get him
count.
behind the line.
Not going to Super Bowl.
That shit don't count. What the fuck? The Dolphins gonna stop me? The Dolphins gonna stop me? What? I'm gonna beat you too. It's easy over here.
Down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It's a
This shit easy. I'm not even gonna be in the party.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
I'm not. Cause I want to hear you like. Come here. Come here. You stop Tyreek Hill, then you stop me. That's it. Then I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. All right, we'll see. Well, what fucking secondary do you have over there, Baltimore? Please tell me. I'm gonna bust that head wide open when I play this, my man.
Think about it, this game in the game, man.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
I know the fucking corner I signed just got beat for a fucking touchdown the last play of the game. What the fuck?
67 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
It don't matter.
If I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route.